and make sure they're there. You're live on YouTube and Facebook. I hit my nose.
Can we like do a hard start? Restart?
I hit my nose on the microphone.
What the hell? Okay.
I hit my nose on the microphone.
God. We're a shit show.
Wait, there's a way I have to do a super fan live, remember?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Club.
Is that how I did it last time?
No. Yeah.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Make sure you do that one, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That's good.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, so everyone on the internet got to see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Literally, you're looking down and I lean forward and like bonking my nose on the microphone.
Oh my god.
It's funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, so I just noticed something I've never noticed before, but you can change the picture like when you go live, like the picture on your thing. It lets you put whichever one you want.
Oh.
So you can do it for like the topic or whatever.
That's cool.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Wasn't there something I needed to do with the microphone, or do you think that it's already working and they can hear me?
I think it's working. Oh, let me go check. Wait, let me make sure this one's good.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good.
Which one is that? Facebook?
Don't say that word.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on, let's see.
Let's get ourselves situated.
It's good.
Let's get ourselves situated. It's very delayed.
All of them are really delayed things because through OBS.
All right. Welcome in, guys. Wednesday night is our Superfan Live. We record our podcast on live.
And do.
So we're just getting everything set up. We are doing Brendan, who I keep trying to call Brandon, Banfield.
Well, now that you said it's like Brenda, I won't forget.
Banfield. Brenda. So we're just getting all of our ducks in a row so we can start reading and recording, and hopefully everything sounds great. And hopefully our mod joins soon.
Where's our mod? Let me go ahead and message the mod.
If you have not heard the story of Brendan Banfield, it is very interesting, very wild.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Have you guys heard of that? Have any of you guys in the chat heard of that?
Well, I think only super fans can chat, my dear.
Oh, really?
I think so.
We didn't mark that, though.
No, but when it's a super fan live, I don't know that anybody else can chat.
Oh. Fair enough.
Maybe. I forgot what I was doing. Alright. So, it doesn't have the, like, welcome back to red flags and body bags.
Okay.
So, do you want to do that, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And then,
Do you want me to say, welcome back to Red Flags and Body Bags, and then read this, and then you jump into it? Or, like, obviously, like, we introduce ourselves like we normally do.
I can
and
say,
then
welcome back to Red Flags and Body Bags, I'm Dana, and you can say, and I'm Chloe. And then you can read this part.
Yeah.
And then I can go back up and read this part.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Are you ready?
Let's go. Maybe.
I love that everyone gets to see how many times we mess up and how many things I have to edit out of these episodes.
Episodes.
All right, are you ready?
Oh, let me get a sip of water.
Thanks for the love, guys.
Thank you, guys. All right, here we go. Let's
All
go.
Welcome back to Red Flags and Body Bags. I'm Dana.
And I'm Chloe. Today we're telling the story of Christine Banfield, Joseph Ryan, and the man now convicted of arranging their... Can I even say that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do I just need to go through it again?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll start from the
Sorry,
top.
I have to
Make
do...
it
Since
so.
we're streaming, we have to do certain edits on certain words, so we can't say...
I think as long as it's not like a bunch of them all in one spot, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
We just have to be careful. All right.
From the top, make it drop.
Welcome back to Red Flags and Body Bags. I'm Dana.
And I'm Chloe, and today we're telling the story of Christine Banfield, Joseph Ryan, and the man now convicted of arranging their deaths, Brendan Banfield. This is the Au Pair Affair murders.
On the morning of February 24th, 2023, a man walks into a quiet suburban home in Northern Virginia, believing he's about to participate in a consensual adult role play scenario. He doesn't know that the woman that he thinks he's meeting never sent those messages to him. He doesn't know that the house has already been prepared. And he doesn't know that the husband, a federal criminal investigator, is waiting. And he definitely doesn't know that in less than 20 minutes, 2 people will be dead. One of them a mother, and one of them a stranger. And the person who orchestrated it all will tell the police, "I'm a federal agent, and I shot him." Oh, it does have it right there. No. It's okay.
Yeah, jump in there. You can jump in there.
Okay. So, here?
Mm.
Okay. This case is layered. There's digital evidence, there's an affair, there's manipulation, power imbalance, and there's a child in the house. There's a man trained in criminal investigation who prosecutors say designed an almost perfect crime.
Christine Banfield was 37 years old. She was a pediatric ICU nurse, the kind of nurse that works with critically ill children. The kind who holds parents' hands while machines are breathing for their babies. She was also trained as a sexual assault nurse examiner, which means part of her job was documenting trauma, caring for victims, standing between vulnerable people and violence.
Christine met Brandon Banfield in college, and they'd been together nearly 20 years. They eventually moved to Virginia for career advancement, settling in Herndon. They had a daughter, and from the outside, it looked like stability. Brendan worked as a criminal investigator with the IRS, literally trained to follow evidence, analyze timelines, and build cases. Christine worked in medicine, they bought a home, and they built a family. If you guys are joining for a preview, thank you for joining and sharing and sending love. We usually mess up a lot when we're recording, so just you're along for the ride.
In 2021, the Banfields hired a live-in au pair. Oh, shit. I'm going to butcher that name. What does that even say?
Juliana Perez Magalhaes. You can just say Juliana, and then I can put her name in the...
Beautiful. Au pair.
Yes.
Okay. From the top. In 2021, the Banfields hired a live-in au pair, Juliana, a young woman from Brazil in her early 20s who came to the U.S. to help care for their child. She lived in their house. Brendan was her employer. Her visa, housing, income were all tied to him.
And sometime in 2022, that professional relationship crossed into something else. Brendan and Juliana became a secret affair. Prosecutors would later argue that this wasn't just cheating. This was the beginning of a murder plot. Aw, thank you for becoming a super
Thank
fan,
you.
Kelsey. Wakeham. What? Wakeham?
Wake 'em here.
Wakeham to the club. Welcome to the club.
All right. According to prosecution, Brendan didn't want a divorce. Not because he loved Christine, but because he didn't want shared custody. He didn't want child support. He didn't want his image damaged. He wanted Christine gone.
And instead of walking away, prosecutors say Brendan started planning. They allege he considered hiring someone, but then abandoned that idea because of evidence trails. So he came up with something far more disturbing. Something that would let him kill his wife and make it look like someone else did it.
Investigators say Brendan created a fake Gmail account, then a fake profile on a fetish website. Yeah, fetish website. And he used Christine's name and her photos. That profile began messaging men online, specifically targeting someone interested in BDSM and roleplay scenarios. Eventually, they connected with Joseph Ryan, a 39-year-old man from Virginia. Joseph had no connection to the Banfields, no history with Christine. He believed he was talking directly to a married woman who wanted a consensual fantasy encounter.
And here's the part that makes your stomach drop. The messages allegedly include messages. Why did I do that? Wait a minute. Where's Kayla? She's fired.
Oh no, I told her, I said, we're live, Peter Cheeks.
All right. I got this.
Here we go.
And here's the part that makes your stomach drop. The messages allegedly included instructions: what time to arrive, which door would be unlocked, what to bring. Joseph was told Christine wanted to be taken. He was told not to stop, even if she looked scared. And prosecutors say that this wasn't role play. This was grooming a fall guy. And can we just stop right here and
That's
talk about the
creepy.
fact that she's a sane nurse? So she performs kits for people that have been involved in SA.
Yeah.
And so those nurses are saints. I worked in a center with, that's why I became an advocate, and I worked there for a long time with several different sane nurses and nurse practitioners, and they're literally saints, and they're so patient, and they're so kind. But the fact that she works with people that have been sexually abused, and she performs these kits on them, and then the fact that he would tell this guy to come and perform that fantasy is disgusting.
And wanted to be taken.
And not to stop, even if she looks scared. It's
That's
disgusting.
scary. I've never heard of any, like, a crime going down like that. Actually, this is the first I've heard of, like, someone setting up, like, a fake thing like that from a fetish website.
Me too. And it's disgusting.
That's really interesting. Yeah, it's fucking scary.
My
It's
chair
fucking
making
scary. All right. That's scary. Okay. Disturbing.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
And this poor guy, well, I mean, I don't know. But this poor guy is just like shows up thinking that he's like meeting her on purpose, and he's not.
That is. But he also knew she was married, so, like, that's kind of creepy already going over to somebody's house that they're married.
That's
like, you're
true.
meeting them at
Well,
their house.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Is that-
The whole thing's a little weird, but
Yeah. Okay. Let's slow this down. Christine is asleep upstairs. Her phone has been powered off, and it's been hidden. Juliana leaves the house with the child, and she waits nearby. Brendan drives to McDonald's. Surveillance shows him ordering food, so he's got his alibi. He's using the bathroom, receiving a phone call. Prosecutors say that call was from Juliana, telling him that Joseph had arrived at the house. Brendan leaves. Joseph enters their home through an unlocked door. He believes he's meeting Christine. He walks upstairs.
And what happens next is what the jury ultimately accepted as fact. Brendan enters the bedroom and announces himself as police. And Joseph is shot. Christine, I don't know if I should say that word. Sharp force.
She received, sharp force.
Okay.
Repeated.
Christine received repeated sharp force injuries to the neck. Juliana fires a second shot into Joseph. And 2 people have lost their lives. And then the scene is altered. Blood is transferred, bodies are repositioned. Christine's ends up on Joseph's hands. Everything is staged to look like Joseph attacked Christine and Brendan heroically stopped it. Odd that he would set up this alleged master plot to make himself look like
Oh, of course.
What word am I trying to think of?
The hero.
Yeah, I was going to say villain. I was like, that's not right.
Oh, like the hero. Yeah. Juliana makes the first 911 call.
Oh, there's Kayla.
Oh my god.
Kayla, you're late.
You're late. Detention for you. Juliana makes the first 911 call. It lasts seconds. You can hear groaning, then disconnects. On the second call, Brendan takes over. He tells dispatch, "I'm a federal agent. I shot him." He stabbed her. Police arrive to find Christine critically injured and Joseph lifeless on the floor. Christine later dies at the hospital.
But almost immediately, detectives start seeing problems. There was no forced entry. The patterns in the bedroom don't match a spontaneous struggle. Digital records show weeks of communication between the fake profile and Joseph. The firearms tied directly back to Brendan, and forensic testing that contradicts the intruder narrative. They also discover Brendan had been training Juliana at the range months before buying those firearms, teaching her how to use them. This was not panic. This was preparation. Kayla, it's fine. You took a shower. We're glad you're here.
Glad you don't stink no more.
We're almost, like, we're doing really good, though. We're making really good,
Yeah. Watch me start
headway.
messing up now, Kayla's in here. Talking and shit. And talking shit. After Christine is gone, Juliana moves into the master bedroom. Photos of Christine disappear. Photos of Brendan and Juliana appear. They continue their relationship. And one of the most heartbreaking details to come out later, the child reportedly asked Juliana, "Can I call you mommy now?"
In October 2023, Juliana is arrested. She initially maintains the intruder story, but eventually she breaks. She pleads guilty to manslaughter for Joseph Ryan and agrees to testify. She tells prosecutors that Brendan planned everything, that he created the accounts, he directed the messages, and that he told her when to leave with the child. He told her when to return. He told her, I don't know if I should say that.
When the fire shot.
Yeah. He told her when to return. He told her to fire at Joseph. She says she didn't believe that he would actually go through with it. She says she was afraid and that she was dependent on him. She is really young, a lot younger than Brendan. So some of that could have played in, but there are lots of like photos and evidence of their relationship before this happened, and they seemed to be pretty.
I mean, she was from Brazil, so she was completely dependent on him. financially, visa, like everything. She was dependent on him. That was the only reason why she was even in the States. So that part is not unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe the other parts is probably exaggerating a little bit, meaning like she could have had a bigger part in that, rather just being scared. But
Yeah.
hard to say.
Thank you for the rose, Amelia. Thank you for the heart me, Kayla. You guys are phenomenal. Thanks for being our hype crew while we record an episode.
Yeah, thanks for watching me read, because I hate reading.
I think you're doing really good tonight.
I am. Nearly a year later, Brendan Banfield was arrested and charged with aggravated murder. I'm not going to say that.
You can't say schmurder on Spotify.
Okay, but you can't say murder on it.
I think if you just say it one time, it's fine.
Alright. Here we go. Nearly a year later, Brendan Banfield was arrested and charged with aggravated murder and child cruelty. His trial begins in January 2026 at Fairfax County Circuit Court. Juliana testifies that she watched Brendan.
Okay, let's think about it. Let's reevaluate. Well, Kayla, it's set up for a live preview, so lots of people were live previewing. Kelsey joined as a super fan, which is really cool. And people have just been popping in and out. We've had 1,600 views. And we've just been recording. We don't really know. We have 364 likes. And I know that didn't come from you because you weren't in here.
True. Okay.
People that don't know are that we're friends with Kayla are probably gonna think that we're just being really rude to one of our super fans.
One of our super fans.
Kayla is our mod. She's
Well.
Kayla's family.
Alright.
Okay, let's think about it. Juliana testifies that she watched Brendan take Christine's life. Does that work?
Jab.
No.
Oh. Why can't I just say it real fast? They probably won't even know it. But I can say it in my voice.
Okay, go.
Juliana testifies that she watched Brendan stab Christine. Digital forensic experts walk jurors through account creation, login times, and message histories. Prosecutors present photos of Brendan and Juliana together, evidence of their affair, evidence of planning. Brendan takes a stand and denies everything. He calls the accusations absolutely crazy.
After deliberating, the jury returns guilty verdicts on all major charges. Brendan Banfield is convicted of aggravated murder. Did you see how I was like, murder? Because I didn't want to say it. I'm scared. Where was I?
Let me make sure. I forgot.
Forgot what?
Check in the comments.
Oh.
Right, we're good there.
Can I read now? Just wait.
Alright, go.
Because Virginia law treats killing multiple people in one act as aggravated, this carries a mandatory life sentence without parole. His formal sentencing is scheduled for May 2026. Juliana, meanwhile, is sentenced in February 2026. Despite prosecutors asking for leniency due to her cooperation, the judge gives her the maximum, 10 years in prison. Afterwards, she faces... Afterwards, she faces... No. That's not it.
We shouldn't say feces.
God.
She faces.
I was on the last sentence, too.
You were.
All right. Kayla, we were doing so good. All right. I got this. Afterwards, she faces deportation back to Brazil. I just have to slow down because when I read too fast, then all my words go together.
So slow.
It's like.
Yeah, that's why I'm reading so slow now. You notice the difference?
I was watching a video back that I did earlier, and it literally sounds like I'm trying so hard to get a word out, and I can't. It's like.
Oh my gosh.
It gets stuck.
Alright, here we go. I've been reading slow.
She said you read slow. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you
I know,
for liking. Oh, just Lily, thanks for the heart me.
But if I read slow, I can be smooth about it. You know what I'm saying? But if I try to read fast, it's going to be real crazy because I'm going to read in the whole thing.
I can't see that name. My eyes are not great.
Elijah.
Thanks for the heart me, Elijah. Ready?
Christine Banfield is gone. Joseph Ryan, gone. A child grows up without her mother. A federal agent who once investigated crimes will spend the rest of his life behind bars. And a young woman who came to America as a caregiver leaves in shackles.
This case matters because it shows how violence doesn't always arrive screaming. Sometimes it arrives through text messages, through manipulation, through power imbalance, through someone who knows exactly how investigations work.
And it reminds us that red flags don't always look like rage. Sometimes they look like charm. Sometimes they look like authority. And sometimes they wear a badge.
Christine Banfield dedicated her life to protecting vulnerable people. Joseph Ryan believed he was entering a consensual situation. Neither deserved what happened. What is that? And as always, trust your gut?
No, that's...
No. How do you end that?
Thank you for listening.
No, I feel like this has to have like a better ending though.
Yeah, it does. It's a terrible cutoff. We didn't think that through.
Hold on, let me go back up.
We had the middle part like, yeah, that sounds good. We'll make up some shit.
I thought this was a good
And then we get to the end, we're like,
Hold on.
Bye.
Okay, let's do this.
Alright.
Wait, but not that part. Well, I guess we can start right here. And then this and this and then this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
A former law... He's not... Is he?
No.
No. That wasn't...
Is that even for the right case? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay.
He's a former investigator.
Okay, I know. I got it. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Thank you, Kelsey. I'm really struggling right now. My brain's like, huh? Kelsey's coming in clutch. All right, ready? A former investigator was convicted for orchestrating it. An au pair, once a caregiver, received a decade in prison, and a child lost her mother and saw her family torn apart.
Cases like this remind us that sometimes the most dangerous threats are not strangers breaking in, but plans meticulously engineered from within.
Aw, thank you, Kelsey. Okay, so how do you want to end it? Thank you for listening. So I can do this. Reach out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my regular part.
So how are you gonna do it? How are you gonna word it?
You can say that part.
I can say, if you were someone you know, I can say this sentence and then thank you for listening to Red Flags and Body Bags.
Yep. And then I'll do my part.
Okay.
Let's go. Done and done.
The actual struggle
is real.
All right. What was I supposed to do? Oh, okay. If you or someone you know is experiencing manipulation, coercion, or abuse, help is available. Reach out to local resources and crisis services, and we're going to link some of those below. Thank you for listening to Red Flags and Body Bags.
And remember, red flags never lie.
Was that good?
Dun, 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 dun.
Was that good? Did we end it good?
Yeah, I think it was good. I think it was good. What?
It's Kara.
Oh. Kayla, was that good? Kayla, was that good? That was better, right?
Did we kill
that.
it?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we can't. Did we unalive it?
We unalived it, guys. That's hard too. It's hard to like jump over words too because, so TikTok you can't say certain words, but like, you know what I mean. Like normally we do this and we're like reading all the crazy stuff because it's just for Spotify and Apple. So it's like, now we're like,
We can't let you say anything. In doing the research for this case, though, like, this is a crazy case. And I know it's been, like, all over the news and all over everywhere, but there's been a lot of things all over the news and all over everywhere. So if anybody missed it, like, it's actually insane. It's pretty crazy. It's like an elaborate plot. Like, he created this whole fetish account and acted like he was her to get some poor unsuspecting man.
Right. So basically like a rundown, just like to give you a little rundown of what happened. Basically this man and this woman was married. They had a baby. The baby was like 3 or 4 years old. And then they decided was like, oh, we need help. We need a au pair. So they got one from overseas from Brazil. The girl comes over on a visa to specifically take care of their child, to be a live-in au pair. And she was like in her 20s, early 20s. Mm-hmm. And basically within months, her and the husband are in a relationship. And the wife works very hard all the time at the hospital, like as a pediatric ICU nurse and also a SANE nurse. So the wife is doing, thinking everything's fine and chill while they have this relationship on the side. And then the husband, like, is receiving, like, pictures from his wife, like, if she's at the gym or whatever, and she sends him pictures or whatever. Not, like, weird pictures, but just, like, random photos. He's putting them on this.
Like what you would normally send your husband or your spouse or whatever.
I don't know what I would send a husband.
Well, I'm just saying, like, what you would normally send. I realized when I said it, I was like, that's not going to fall very well in this room because nobody knows. But, what you would normally send to your spouse. Like, you're at the gym, you're like, look, I look good today, or, like, whatever.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I'd send to my husband, but I guess you could tell me.
Stop. You know what I was trying to say.
So anyway, whatever photos he's receiving, he's putting them on this website, on this fetish website, hoping somebody will, like, buy into it or whatever. Where? Who?
Kayla said, you know who is everywhere but nowhere at all. I don't know.
Is that a trick question?
Is that because you just wanted us to read it out
loud?
All right.
Bullet points. What? Nah.
Oh, God. You almost read it.
Kayla, shut up. Kayla, shut up.
Okay, where were you?
Sure.
What were you talking about?
I forgot where I was. Kayla done messed me up. I literally was trying to say it after she said that, and I was thinking about what she said, and I was looking at these, and I said bullet points. That's not what I was doing. Word. Well, I did earlier, too. Okay, so, all right, here we go. Where was I? Kayla, are you even paying attention to what I'm saying? Because I'm doing this recap for you, Peter Cheeks. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. He's putting them on this fetish website for his wife, under his wife's profile, but she has no idea. She thinks everything's just fine and dandy. Well, somebody finally messages back. So he's messaging with this guy named Joseph about some fetish. Well, he makes it sound like, oh, you should come over to my house and make it look like, I don't know, they want to do this weird fetish shit. Basically make it look weird, like she wants to be taken and raped. Okay, we'll say that. I didn't say that in the script, but I will say it says she wants to be raped and taken. But really, the wife has no idea this is being planned. The husband is planning this for his wife. So, that's what Joseph is going to do. So she literally says, "This door's going to be unlocked. Come in this way. Park here. Do all this." And then, so that night when it's supposed to go down, um, Christine, the wife, is upstairs in their bedroom, asleep, actually asleep. The husband takes the wife's phone, turns it off, and hides it in the kitchen so she can't call for help or whatever. And then the nanny and the baby are literally just pulled out of the driveway and went down the road to watch the house because they're planning for this guy to get in. And then the husband just went to the McDonald's. And that's just so he can be seen on surveillance somewhere. And then...
And on the surveillance footage, he's on his phone because he's on the phone with the au pair, letting him know, like, what's happening.
Yeah, and the au pair calls him, and she's like, he just entered the house. And then, so, the guy goes home, the husband goes home, and then literally busts up in the room and uses a pew and pews the guy. And then uses sharp force injuries on the wife. Then they stage it. They stage the whole thing to make it look like he was the hero. Make it look like the husband was the hero. So, yeah, it was really interesting. And then he had to include the au pair in there, of course. So when she ran up, they locked the kid in the basement, not to mention. They locked the baby in the basement while this was going down, like when they came back in the house, trying to come save the day or whatever. So the baby's in the the baby's in the basement, and then the au pair's got a pew, and apparently he had the au pair fire at the guy, and then the husband obviously jabbed the wife. And they staged the whole thing to make it look like Joseph did that to her, and he had to come in and save the day.
Yeah.
Was it Virginia?
Yeah, so they lived in New York. They were together for 19 and a half years.
Yeah.
But they moved from New York to Virginia. So yeah, it happened in Virginia.
Crazy, really crazy.
I know. So I just thought it was a wild story.
It was a wild story.
Yeah, it's been on the news recently because of his trial, and everything was just like
We didn't even mention like the dates of anything
in February. I mean, we can now, and then I can just clip it in.
Well, I was gonna eat my candy.
I can pull up what I have. Hold on. And I can just clip it and like add it in wherever you want to add it in. What specifically would you like included?
When it happened?
I did say that at the beginning. February 24th.
What year?
2023.
Oh, okay.
And then dun, 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 dun.
He thought her name was Anna. He gave her a fake name and everything.
Let's see. Oh, I was looking for the end date, and it's literally, I'm looking in February of 2023. So, I don't know what I'm even doing right now. Look, that's her. No.
Right, yeah.
Stop, TikTok. We're here, and we love TikTok shop. Stop doing that to me. Stresses me out. Anyway, that's her. The au pair. Kayla, it tried to kick us out again. Let's see. Okay. January. January 29th, 2026. The jury entered the courtroom at approximately 10:15 a.m. Defense recalled digital forensic analyst Harry Lidsky. Oh, well, that's not what I thought it was. I don't need to read that.
Kayla, what were you doing in the shower at the time we're live? You know we go live at 7. Ish.
Oh, it says Brendan Banfield denied creating or participating in any plan to take his wife's life and described the accusation as absolutely crazy.
Kayla said, okay, I forgot.
Brendan had multiple fake email accounts. WhatsApp communication occurred between Juliana and Christine.
What happened? Why you have a rough day?
I think that's it. I think we have everything in there. It's going to be a shorter episode, but the episode that I posted Sunday was like 2 hours. So.
I hate that. That's why you can just come work with us.
You're on YouTube and Facebook right now.
Hmm?
You're on YouTube and Facebook right now.
Why is that?
I was just telling you.
Why is that?
I was just reminding you because you forgot earlier. Kayla, when we first turned the live on and we streamed to FB and YT, Chloe didn't realize that it was live, and she was making faces in the camera, and you missed it. So whenever you get off of here, you're gonna have to go back and look. It's pretty funny. All right, well, that's it. I think we're done with our episode, so we are ready to sign off for the night. Wednesday is an early night. I was laughing at her. I want to go back and see it too. I'm actually going to go back and probably clip the picture and use that as the thumbnail for the episode.
What?
It'll be perfect. I think it'll be great. So Sunday's episode is a Victims' Voices episode. It's a new one, interview that we did. And then we'll have another regular podcast episode next Wednesday.
What dog is she getting?
And why are you asking me?
Because she's asking you. Did you tell me?
Oh, I thought you said did you hear about the dog I'm getting? No, I didn't.
What?
We literally, Chloe got home and ate supper, and then it's not supper, it's dinner, and then we came in here and started recording. And I had to finish up the...
What dog?
Kayla, you tell her. Rose Petal Rain. Hi, Rose Petal Rain. That's how bad my eyes are. I literally thought it said, did you hear about? And I was like, why are you asking me?
Let me see a picture of it. Are you going to send me a picture of it? Oh yeah, and we are still doing 2 interviews this weekend, right?
Yes. So our podcast is mobile now. And that's something that we were working towards. So this weekend we're going to be in the city and we're doing 2 Victims' Voices episodes in one day.
Yep. Back to back on Saturday.
Back to back on Saturday. And then I think, let me see, I have to pull the calendar up. Calendar. So we have two victims' voices on Saturday, and then we have an episode coming out on Sunday. We have another interview on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, the 25th, we'll be doing another regular podcast episode. And then we have another Victims Voices interview next Saturday. Actually, no, we don't. I think I put that on the wrong day. Oh, yes, we do. Just kidding. My calendar is a little crazy. So yeah, we have lots of stuff coming up. But we so last time we went to the we did a live podcast. We went into the city and oh my god. And I just lost my train of thought. Oh, last time we did our podcast, we went into the city and we rented a place and did a live. So like we went TikTok live and took everybody with us and showed the place, and then we showed like our setup and like takedown process and all that stuff, and it was fun. So we'll probably do that again this weekend on Saturday and just do like a quick little live and show everybody what we're doing. But that was our goal when we started this whole thing, was to be mobile like that. And so where do you live? Do you want to be on our next podcast episode? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know, because we will come.
We'll come to a city near you.
Coming to a city near you very soon. And we will be driving through Arizona, Nevada, California, next month.
Are we gonna go see Kayla and her new dog?
Yeah, we're gonna go see Kayla.
Well, I'm finding out when she's getting a dog.
Kayla, when are you getting a dog?
Well, I still have to go see Ozzy anyway.
She said what? Oh my god. Yeah, so we're gonna be in Colorado, Arizona, Nevada, California in March. If there's anyone that wants to be on a podcast episode, let us know. But we hit our time limit. We did really good.
I think so.
I think that's gonna be a short episode, but it's fine.
I think we did really good.
Killed
Did you
it.
see this dog?
Aww.
Look at that.
Look how cute.
Look at him. She naming him Toby, bro.
Aw.
Naming him Toby.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Bro named him Toby after Walmart maintenance man.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Toby, bro. I mean, Toby is cute. Oh look, Gabby fine. Gabby's fine.
That was funny. That was funny.
That's cute.
Cute. All right, well, we're going to go edit an episode, and I'm going to cut out all of the things that we said that we shouldn't have said or accidentally said. And then you can find the completely edited version on Spotify and Apple and all the places tonight. Within the night at some point.
I just zoned out.
All
I
right.
literally zoned out. I looked at live recording and I was like,
All right, we're going to go. We will see you guys on Friday. We'll be back on Friday, and we will be en route to the city to record our 2 episodes for a Saturday.
yes. Super excited. Very excited for this weekend for the 2 stories that we have coming for you guys. And they're still raw reactions. So we don't know anything that's about the episodes until we actually sit down with them and record. So we're here for the first time too. Wake up, baby. You fell asleep.
All right, we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you on Friday.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.